Ox drink.
That's why I salute you, King.
Man, yeah.
I had to give my baby a goat, you heard me?
One of them.
Hey.
Can I be on bottle feeding duty?
Yes, we're all on bottle feeding duty.
Hey, carry on. Yeah, this is my early Father's Day gift. Dreka got me, she got me 2 camels. 2 all white camels.
2 baby
Hey, my God.
girls.
This is a blessing to us from Allah. Alhamdulillah.
So, hello everyone. I just had the urge to sort of just kind of share my story with you guys. First of all, like why I moved, or why we moved to the farm to begin with. I think last year around this time, like no one could have even paid me to even believe or think that I would have freaking packed my entire house up, kids up, and everything, and would have left California to come live on this farm. But really, that's not how God and universe had things planned out for me. When I say that I allow myself to be guided, and that it basically just means that I've just fucking like surrendered to God. It's like, let your will be done. I'm just here to do your work, you know? And in November of last year, I just started getting like these strong urges. Some people call them downloads, intuitions, whatever you want to call it. But I just kept getting these strong urges to just basically just go back to nature. Go back to the simple way of living. Go back being in nature. So I started going hiking, visiting hot springs, and just like doing all these other things, nature things. So that happened in November. And then January, oh my God, had no idea. I didn't know anything about COVID. I didn't know anything about Corona, like nothing. We had just done like a bunch of just like traveling. My beloved and I, and the kids, we were just traveling around. So I wasn't really aware of what was going on with the coronavirus and COVID. But something came to me. Well, I'm not gonna say something. My higher self, God, universe, came to me and was like, why are you still here in California? It was almost like someone came to me and was like, didn't I just fucking tell you like a couple months ago that you need to fucking go back to nature? Did you not understand what I was saying about going back to nature? And so basically I looked over to Kevin. I said, I'm leaving. I'm going to the farm, and you can either come or you can fucking stay. But I'm going. Like, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I'm leaving. Like, that's it. And he looked over and was like, shit, you're not leaving me. So we made that decision in January. And then lo and behold, the coronavirus hits. And now everybody's in quarantine. And at this point, we're kind of like in the middle of packing. I ended up moving our moving date, maybe like about 3 weeks sooner than we had originally planned prior to COVID. But the timing of that could not have been any better. But I kid you not, in January when that came to me, it was just like, what are you doing? Like, get out of here. And I'm not psychic or anything like that. Well, I do jokingly with my like family and stuff. I'll be like, I'm psychic, right? But really, I'm just so in tune with earth and God. And when you're like that, you feel everything. You feel when the earth is upset. You feel when animals, like, I don't know anything about damn camel, but I know what's going on with them when I'm around them. Same with the earth. Like, you can just tell. It's very, very hard for me to explain because it's just something that's in me and I get it, but it's it's because I've opened up the space for that. Like, I'm to a point in my life to where I feel everything. There's not too much that I can't feel. Like, I feel it all. I feel people. I pick up on their energies. I feel the energy of environments that I'm in. I feel the energy of people, things, places, just everything. It's very hard for me to put into words, and to also, I guess I'm trying to make it or explain it in a way that you all understand, because I know that some of you guys are like, you're still on your journey and not quite where I'm at. But even me, like, I'm still on a journey. Like, I'm not where I feel I want to be spiritually, but I've come a very, very long way. And this is something that I've been working on for years now, and this is like a whole body thing. It's not just one thing. It's your mind, your body, your soul. Like, it's everything. It's all of these things combined, which is why all of these things are so very important. Like, you can't just work out all the time and then poison your mind with social media and things like that. Or you can't just feel like, oh, you're so holier than thou, but then you trash your body with all kinds of foods and chemicals and drugs, and you know. So it's just it's like, it's a whole body practice that it's taken me years to get to where I'm at now, and I'm still not where I would like to be, but it's something that I'm working on. Right now, I'm at the point of basically incorporating like everything and doing like a just being whole. So yeah, so anyway, so we moved back, so back to the farm talk, our move to the farm. I love it here, but I've lately, the downloads and just urges and things that I've been feeling, I've basically been feeling like, Dreka, you need to make sure that you guys are self-sustainable. You need to make sure that pretty much everything that you guys eat, you need to be growing that shit. Like, you need to be growing it, or you need to have the animals that provide that. So I purchased 10 chicks about 2 months ago, just to kind of get my feet wet with them, and to kind of just be hands-on and learn how to actually care for them. So I just moved them to like their temporary coop, and I have like 30 more chickens coming in September. So yeah, we'll have what, 40 chickens in all together. Actually, we're gonna have 42 chickens because they sent me an extra one, and I bought a little bantam one from the store the other day. So yeah, they're gonna be providing eggs for us to eat, because we eat a lot of like omelets, and we eat a lot of eggs. Pretty much we eat eggs every day here. And next week I'm gonna start on our garden, which is I'm basically gonna be growing everything that we eat, so we can just go outside and get it fresh. We don't have to freaking drive an hour away to go to a decent grocery store where we know that the vegetables and fruit are fresher than other places, and that they're organic and haven't been raised with or haven't been grown with pesticides and all sorts of chemicals and things like that. So yeah, like right now I'm just basically I feel like I'm nesting. You know how when you're about to have a baby and you just feel like, all mammals do it, but, well, I would say not just mammals, but animals in general. Anything that gives birth, when it comes close to that time, they start nesting. They start making it their environment conducive to caring for a baby, for nurturing. So that's basically what I've been doing. Like right now, you cannot pay me to leave this farm. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, you can't pay me to leave, because I'm like on a mission right now. Like, I'm just trying to get everything together. Like, I want to be able to walk out and go pick 2 avocados off of my tree to have for lunch that day. You know, I want to be able to go and get some eggs for breakfast for my kids and for myself and anyone else who wants them, you know, that's a part of our community. So, yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I would not change it for the world. Like, I love it here. Like, it's so peaceful. And I'm not going to say that when things go back to normal, but let's say when we do start back touring, which probably won't happen until a year from now, I am going to love coming back home. And when I come back home, I'm actually going to get a chance to break and actually enjoy it. When I was living in California, it's like we'd be on tour for months and then we get home and we're literally engulfed in this energy of just go, 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 go. You gotta do this, gotta do that, gotta do this, gotta do that. So it's like, even though I was peaceful at home, but that energy was still there. That's Morocco. She's being nosy. Morocco is, she's like an old hag. She's like, she probably wants to go for a walk, so I'm gonna take her for a walk. But yeah, so that's kind of like my whole little rundown. I just wanted to share with you guys, just so you all can kind of see, because I know people have been like, where are you? I'm on a farm. Like, I'm on our farm. We actually purchased it a few years ago, and again, we just bought it. I didn't know why we bought it. I actually bought it while Kevin was in jail, to believe it or not. And I didn't know why. I mean, but a lot of decisions that I make, I don't really, how do I say this? A lot of the decisions I make are made based on like how I feel about it, like intuitively, how I feel about it, like on a spiritual level, like like the move. It was like, I literally, like, I had the urge. It was like, do this now. It was like I pretty much had somebody in my ear saying, do this now, like now or else. And it was like, okay, fuck, I get it. Like, I'm moving. Like, I'm packing all my shit up and I'm leaving. Like, I'm not going to have a home here. Like, if I come back here, like, I'm gonna have to stay in a hotel. Like, I get it. But anyways, when I get those downloads, like, I fucking move on it. It's like, why not? Why make life harder for myself than it needs to be? You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people do that. A lot of people go against the grain when really, when you're sober, when you're whole, when you're at peace, and just when you're in tune with earth, when you're in tune with reality. I'm not talking about Instagram or social media. I'm talking about like real life. Like, you have to follow that shit. Some people intuitively just do wrong shit all the time. And they do it and they know that something fucked up is gonna happen. And they know because it feels wrong, but they're just like, fuck it. But then it's like, they don't, and they know that something fucked up is gonna come behind it, but they still do it. Like, I can't do that. I can't see myself doing that. And God forbid, look, I'm not perfect at all. I'm not perfect, but I'm at a point in my life where it's just like, no, man, I'm not going with the wind, but some people may feel like that, but I'm really just going with the flow of the universe. Like, I'm just doing it. I'm in a place that I thought that I would never in my life be. Like, never. Like, there's nothing here. There actually is a lot to do. there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do in nature, and I love that. So, yeah. You know what, y'all? It's almost time for them to eat. That's why they're over here. They don't want to go for a fucking walk. They're ready to eat. So, yeah, I'll come back to this later.